Hello everyone, welcome back. In this video, we are going to see another SQL problem. So, movie rating. So, there should be a movie ID, title, movie table. Movie ID is the primary key for this table. Title is the name of the movie, and you should have a users table, user ID, and name. It's the primary key for the table, and there should be a movie rating table. So their movie ID, user ID, rating, and created at the time. It's actually the date. So date data type. This table contains the rating. Find the name of the user who has rated the greatest number of movies. In case of a tie, return the lexicographically smaller username. So find the movie name with the highest average rating in February 2020. In case of a tie, return the lexicographically smaller movie name. So here movie 1 Avengers and the other two and user's name Daniel and the other three persons. Then movie rating table is there. So basically user ID and rating, and you need to find for February 2022 2020. So you need to get all these things to one and you need to sum up the rating. So Daniel and Monica have rated three movies. Avengers, Frozen 2 and Joker, but Daniel is smaller lexicographically. Frozen 2 and Joker have rating average of 3.5 in February, but Frozen 2 is smaller lexicographically. So Daniel and Frozen 2. So basically you are returning two results, right? Find the name of the user, find the movie name. So you basically need to have two things from all these tables. So how we can do that? So these things Daniel have rated three movies. So find the name of the who has rated the great number of movies. It's probably the straightforward. You just need to group by user ID, and you can join with the user table, and you will get the result based on the date. So the Frozen 2, that's actually the movie that has highest average rating in February 2022. So in this one, you need to group by movie for the specific time. So basically, you need to write two things. So if you group by movie and user ID, so basically there is a little confusion here. So the thing is like if you group by user ID, movie ID and user ID is the primary. I guess this is fine. So if it is same user ID, okay, we can take the schema. We can try ourselves, and let's see what we will get. Then if it is providing some inconsistent results or something that not that much, okay, then we will check some resources. So probably I will have a usage table. So I need to run drop table if exists users. But for rating, movie rating, I don't think we will have any table. So here drop table if exists users. Let me run this, and that's run successfully, and I run the remaining query also. So that's also successful. So right now what I am thinking to do here, select all from movie rating. We got everything. So movie ID. So the date is the one that they mention here. So find the movie name, average rating February 2022. So this is only for the February 2022. So basically inside the select statement after you are grouping, probably you need to provide the date on the select part of the query, not in the group by, not in the where clause. That's, I guess, that will be the solution, I guess. We can check. So so from some resources, what I am seeing is like there is a union all. So what exactly we are doing? So select user name as a result from movie rating, inner join users using user ID, group by user ID, order by count. Okay, so what we are going to do is, so in the result you have this one, right? In the result you have these two. Both are independent entries, so you can use the union one. So that's the only way you can solve this. So for the first one, you will group by user ID. Okay. For the second one, you will group by movie ID. So that's the way we can solve this. Since that two are independent entries, that's the best way of achieving this one. So for the first one, in a join users using user ID. So here what is going to happen here, you will get all the user table, user ID. Okay, so I am only taking the user ID from one table, so I will get all this. And the next thing that I need to do, group by user ID. So group by user ID, order by, so order also matters because in that result clearly mention how it's gonna be. So you need to follow that. So in this case, so count, order by count, movie rating dot movie id. This should be degrees. Okay, and next one, uses name. So in this case, you need to limit for one entry, otherwise it will return all the entries. Since you need only one entry, so right now I am getting some errors, probably something messed up in this one. I know what is the problem here. So users name, since I am grouping by user id, let me check. This will not work, because this is basically a group by user id, but I am trying to take the username. So first I need to check the user id and the name. So the problem on this query is this one. So what we can do in this case, so let me change something here. So if I am just, okay, remove this part, forget about that, just group by. So you cannot group by user id. Okay, so what I can get here, user id and constant. So what exactly happening here, so I am counting based on each user. So you will get user id and count. So you will get the user id with the different counts. So the problem is, so you have three with the two users, so that's going to be a problem, right? That's going to be a problem. And the only way you can solve this, get count from here. So otherwise I need to use username on this group by clause also. So if I am getting 1 2 2, okay, that also fine, I guess. So if I have a user with the same name but the id is different, then it will take, yeah, these things will work. So what I can do here is I can add the username also here. So that's a one, not username, it's name. So here, if I am I will get all the users. Okay, I will get all the users: Daniel, Monica, Maria, James. So we are fine. Okay, so and we will do the remaining things as it is. So here I'm taking only one row. So Daniel is a one, and we need to. The remaining was same. So you are order by and taking only one rows. That's fine. The next query will be we need to get the movie. So let me copy paste the query first, then we will discuss because it's lot of boilerplate things. So same movie rating, and in this case you are joining with movies with movie ID where date format created it. So you need to provide the 2022 and the 02. So these things you need to remember: date format and group by, order by, average, where date format is equal to this one, and group by movie ID, that's what we already discussed, and order by, average, movie rating decreasing, and movie title limit 1. Okay. Okay, so that things are done. So right now what we need to do is just copy this one here, paste it here, and these things we need to make it as a separate query here. You can use a union all, or union, then make this one also separate. So if you run this query right now, it will provide you the result. So basically this one is for the union. So I am getting some error here. So you have an error in, I know what is the problem is. So if you are union all, movie title you are taking, but you are only doing the, so this will fix our problem. That's the same issue that we faced earlier, but in this case Daniel and Frozen 2 is coming into picture, so we are fine. So we are going back to our workspace online, and it took almost 282 milliseconds, but that's fine. So right now what we can do is we can wrap up this video here. So it's the thing is like the purpose of this one is to unrelated data need to be in results with the union or, so that's the only thing happening here. The only thing you need to union against union or. So difference between union and union or. So union and union only return a unique record, while union all the records including duplicates. So if there is any duplicate on the second or first table, it will return that also. So union will return only one table, one row, one match record. So that's the only difference, not one record. So if there is any duplicate, it will not return. So that's the exact thing. So thank you for watching. Have a nice day.